We're watching Star Trek. Star Trek The Serene Squall is the first one today. What is it? Season 1, Episode 7? Yeah. Which is, Serene Squall is about a pirate ship, and,
Pirate.
should be good. And remember, a good pirate never takes someone else's property without permission.
Hello
I think
there.
that's the opposite of that.
Not according to that children's show I don't know the name of.
The what? Children's show?
There's some, I don't know what it's called. Oh,
Skeleton Crew?
Lazy Town? No, this is like the 90s.
Oh.
I don't know, just Google a good pirate never takes someone else's property and you'll find it.
That's
And then the next
false,
the
but
one
okay.
after that is the Elysian Kingdom, which is the one where they're... It's not Masaka is
Fantasy.
waking, but the ship is transformed into a weird fantasy realm.
Captain
yes.
Pugwash.
Captain Pugwash? Oh, is that the name of the children's show? Oh, is it not Lazy Town? Lazy Town was a weird kid show.
all right. I've turned NVIDIA broadcast on again, so let me know if you can hear crinkling.
I do. As you were saying that, yes.
You hear it now? Only when I'm talking, probably. Yeah, you know, the newest version of NVIDIA broadcast isn't as good as the original version. I think I just had to revert.
Did you like NVIDIA Broadcast before it was cool? You liked its earlier work more?
Yeah. Yep. I think it just got worse. Like it's not as good.
Okay. So, Selma, I have croissants. He
Yes.
has tacos. What do you have?
I had a
He's British,
roast
so I'm
for
gonna say he has
lunch.
biscuits. Biscuits. Actually, no. It would be something with a ridiculous name like Jim Jam Tellywompers or
What's a hot toddy?
wackadoo.
I've heard the name before, Selma, and it sounds silly. What is it? Explain.
Captain
drink.
Pugwash and Seaman Stains? Tea and
It's an
crumpets.
alcoholic
Something
beverage
weird.
served warm.
What
I'm not.
was the
I don't even think a
what's
hot
the-
toddy is a British thing.
Hot toddy.
No,
Yes,
I've
what
not
is
heard of it.
Oh. It
It's
sounds so
a-
British,
it's-
though. What do you mean?
It's an alcoholic
Hot
beverage
toddy
served
is
hot.
tea, whiskey, and lemon.
There you go.
I suppose.
Okay.
That's not an English thing. I wouldn't have thought.
Well, maybe.
Whiskey with hot water.
It does involve tea. Whiskey with hot water.
It's an Irish and
Well, it's
Southern United
mostly
States
water.
thing. So it's very much not English.
Maybe honey as
Okay.
well. Good for a cold. Scottish as far as I'm
Well-
aware.
Scottish is British.
And blackjack and hookers.
We know. I mean, no. It's.
I'm sorry, is Scotland not part of the British Isles?
Well. Okay.
It is
Like,
British. It's just not English.
It's not English,
That's why I
right?
specified English.
And that's why I changed
just-
your words to say British instead. To serve my own narrative.
I'm not sure if the English ever created anything that's tasty.
So what's a good British meal? I've never been there. I've never had like specific British food. What do y'all got that's good?
And don't say tikka masala.
Well, I could say that, but it's like, it's actually a British one.
Good lord. So 20 seconds to start. Hopefully everybody's queued up to the Serene Squall.
I don't know. I'm looking for that countdown. Oh, where's
Yeah,
the
tikka
countdown?
masala is a British. It was invented in Britain,
4,
but
3, 2, 1, play.
Sticky toffee pudding is my favorite dessert.
How about
What's-
spotted
It's
dick?
fantastic.
Hang on, what pudding?
No, I don't like that. Sticky toffee pudding.
Sticky toffee
Oh,
pudding.
sticky toffee pudding is great.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Also, hello.
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 All right, Jace,
Welcome
what snack do
to-
you have or meal?
I was expected to get one.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice cream energy drink.
Stop
Okay.
right there.
Fine.
I'm gonna... Pumpkin
It's really
spice.
good.
Oh, something funny. So Taco Bell brought back the caramel apple empanada again, and about 4 or 5 months ago, maybe 5 months ago, they had a live stream. They're talking about like stuff they're gonna have this fall, and the woman was like, "Oh, we're bringing back the empanada, and this time it might be pumpkin spice," and the crowd audibly booed her. And yes, they brought it back, but it's not pumpkin spice. So I think she got her reaction there. Whatever VP of Taco Bell marketing, or I don't know what she was.
There's a dropout,
was
I
like-
think it was actually College Humor at the time, video, Defender of the Basic, that I really like
Yes.
in reference to pumpkin spice.
Yes.
I normally don't like it, but there's an energy drink brand called Alani Nu that I really like that does sugar-free energy drinks that don't taste like they're sugar-free. And they just have packs at Costco, the variety packs. And their fall one is Witch's Brew that tastes like I don't know. And this one, surprisingly, both good. Normally I don't go for it, but nom cheap.
This seems really
I get
messed up
my-
from the Vulcans. You can't just make people suppress all their emotions. What's wrong with you people?
Like I said before.
Yeah, it's kind of a Vulcan conversion camp.
We could
Yeah,
solve
the
gun
Vulcans
violence
are
in
like-
the United States if we just lobotomize everybody.
Vulcans are extremely
Extremists.
conservative overall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just in general. They're very, very, very right wing as a species.
Heck the Vulcans. To bring
Forgot what I was
Shut
gonna
up.
say.
See, that feels a little racist.
Yes.
So no.
As a full Vulcan, I would understand these better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very mud bloody. Like
Oh, speaking of another author,
Speaking of other right-wingers,
lunatics, I think I would just more describe her
speaking of other things the British Isles have created, thanks Soma.
as.
look, Harry Potter wasn't even that good. Okay.
No, it wasn't.
Do you guys like the plot point where slavery is good, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry Potter is
Yeah.
just Star Wars
That-
with suckier lightsabers. It's the exact same story.
No,
if you
No,
analyze
it's not.
it.
It's so Star Wars, I argue, is high fantasy, and Harry Potter, I argue, is low fantasy because Harry Potter takes place in our universe with magic elements added, and Star Wars exists in a different universe altogether.
Different
Excuse me,
galaxy,
it's a different
same universe.
galaxy. It's same. It's
Yeah,
different.
but you get my point. Like, there's no United States, there's no Earth in Star Wars.
How
at
did
least not that we
how
ever
did Spock
see.
and T'Pring get this far in their relationship and they don't know anything about each other?
I've just assumed it was arranged marriage type shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
an
it was
arranged
arranged.
marriage.
Vulcans be weird.
Or so, or
Pro
something
highly
tip,
arranged.
what is this 2020 slang? Actually, it's like
I know
2012 slang.
I know two guys at work who have um what you would used to call mail order brides.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I mean, OQ. No, Trelane? Ah,
Trelane.
I
Oh,
forgot
Aspen,
about
they're
Dr.
so
Aspen.
nice.
Yeah, it's even lovely doctor. Totally not a pirate or anything.
Yeah, non-binary, correct? I wanted to
Yes.
check on pronouns. Okay.
Yes.
Because I did like both having a non-binary character played by a non-binary actor, and then also having the non-binary person be a bad person. Like for a very long time, Hollywood had this thing where you could not show gay characters or queer characters in a good light. It just straight up was a rule. They
Yeah.
had to be
See,
bad villains.
the mirror universe.
Yeah. And then suddenly everything flipped where it just went like, no, it's going to be homophobic or queerphobic if you end up having that character be a villain. Meanwhile, all of us at this point are just like, Jafar is gay and we love him. Like, just we want more queer villains now.
Hmm.
He is.
Well,
I
trade
thought he
camp
loved his
is a
bird.
massive big thing. It is
Yeah.
straight.
I think there was that like massive meme for a while. I don't know if it hit you guys. It said Babadook was gay. Because we just needed to claim someone new.
Here's the thing. My position is, I don't think a character's orientation or identity should be like.
Ursula from Little Mermaid as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
100% a dyke, and I love her. And it is important to people who never get to see representation of themselves in anything else ever.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm just
also
saying,
want
like,
to
I
say
think
real quick, Jace is the only one here who's allowed to use that word.
Oh, dyke.
what
Yes,
word?
I apologize. Yeah, sorry. I probably should have.
There's
There are some
there's
queer
context.
words that I'm fairly liberal with. Yeah, I am a homosexual. I am a follower of
Yes.
the peen.
I'm just saying,
but
like,
no, Robo, yeah, her identity as non-binary,
we've
or their identity
normalized
doesn't matter at all to
Yeah.
this episode.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh no, it
what I'm
does. It's
saying
actually
is
used
that
quite well.
we've normalized it when it's not like notable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it's nothing to
No, we haven't.
remark about.
No, we haven't.
No, he means we will have normalized when.
Right.
That's
correct.
a hypothetical for the future, not.
That's what we should.
right.
That's what
Yeah,
we should.
like
That's
for
what we should
example,
achieve.
Stamets and
Like-
Culber. Stamets is on screen for 2 episodes before at the end of the 3rd episode it ends up that he's gay and Culber is his husband. Adira having their moment with like that actually contextually made sense considering the future
Yeah.
and Earth was being isolationist and stuff. But like, yeah, Culber just Stamets being gay. I knew Anthony Rapp was, but his character suddenly that reveal was done extremely well because that's how I want my queer characters
Yeah.
represented, to just be queer. Not some
Yeah.
big fanfare to just be like, oh my god, rainbows everywhere. He farts glitter. But just
Yeah.
like he has a husband.
Yeah.
Jet Reno
Wait,
has
was
a
that-
wife or had a wife.
Was that a like a Star Wars depth charge thing?
It
that
did
was
look like the
a-
thing from Boba Fett's.
Yeah.
Boba Fett's. Brah.
Yeah, it did, but it's a subspace relay.
Oh, lame.
That's my point. Is that like it should just be a non-event that a character is gay or has a
Yes.
different gender identity, and it should just pass without remark. And you
In
know.
Star Trek, I generally do like it when they do that. Like with Adira, it made sense considering there was the context of like Earth had gotten hyper isolationist to the point that they were attacking other humans who were from Jupiter because they could not handle anything different at all. So Adira being both a human who had a trill inside of them and saying they're non-binary makes sense that they're going to be a confused kid that's a bit anxious. But
But it also
Also,
Gray,
makes
Star
sense
Trek
was
has been
no-
for the last 60 years to just bludgeon people with your social message.
Yeah.
a little bit. But
But
Gray
also-
did not have that. Gray had a whole situation where they built Gray a new body, but there were 2 lines that said that Gray was trans, and they were done so offhand that it was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Because the Trill handle it, obviously, a hell of a lot different than the Earth or humans did on Earth in.
How did they put a
32nd century
human?
at that
How did
point.
they put a? How did they put a symbiote in a human? Where we saw that it almost killed Riker.
It almost killed Riker, but they sort of retconned that episode a little bit, considering the Trill don't really look like what they did in that episode.
Yeah.
But
In the
they also
32nd
say
century,
when
it's said
we
to be a
learn that-
combination of both.
When we learn Adira is a host, they have a whole conversation about like, what is that even possible? What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a big part of it is
That's
due to
illegal.
the
You can't
like
do that.
connection. It was due to a connection between the symbiote and the host, as what like knowing ahead of time.
Oh, you mean they hand waved it? Got it.
No,
Yeah,
they
Star Trek.
actually just built upon the lore of it.
Yeah.
But Yeah. If you want to say they hand waved it, that is literally every episode and everything of everything. Heisenberg compensators, deflector shields.
That worked very well. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it also just makes sense for Adira to
Inertial
have
dampers.
just said that line of, actually, I know by they, because like that's just what it should be. Actually, these are my pronouns.
Yeah.
Just go with
Whoa,
it.
whoa,
Is-
hang on.
Also,
I have
it
more
doesn't-
complaints. Okay, Spock let go of the handle. You're supposed to hold on to it all
Yeah.
the way to your destination.
Did you do an intake for the one where Pike, I think it was Pike, rips the handle off of the wall? Or maybe it was Rebecca Romaine. I remember there
don't
being some
think
outtake somewhere of
so.
somebody. There was an outtake somewhere in season 2 of Discovery where somebody pulled the handle off of the wall. I think it was Anson Mount.
Maybe. I don't think I've done that though. Though it's hard to remember because there's 289 of them now.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
fair
I
point.
have at least once, and I only
Do you
know
have the
this because
rest
someone
planned
else
out?
pointed it out. No, I don't have the rest planned out. I'm just winging it. At least once I've done the same outtake
It was
twice.
canon in Enterprise
on
that
accident.
Vulcans and humans couldn't conceive with each other, but then Spock came along. Entirely
Wait.
possible that they figured out how to bond Trill with other races.
In Enterprise, it was specified that the cloning was botched specifically, that there was no medical reason why they couldn't actually do it.
With medical assistance, though.
Yeah.
I'm also going to double check on something real quick. I'm going to look at my subtitle file for the couple of season 3 Discovery episodes. See what their reasoning was.
There's a point in Discovery where they
God,
talk about
Erica.
saying one eye rather than two or something, and I forget where it is.
Say that again.
'Cause they're not
Say what
pirates.
about what?
There's a line in Discovery where they say it's one eye, not two, because we're not pirates or something like that. I just can't remember where it is.
That's when I am pathetic. That is season 3 of Discovery. That's when Burnham is talking to Book. Book has to put on a Starfleet uniform when they go to Earth for the first time, and he says "aye, aye," and she says it's one eye, not two. We're we're Starfleet, not pirates.
Which is also a
Right.
reference to TNG when Riker snaps at an ensign who uses 2 eyes.
Yeah, can't believe I got
Don't
that
cross
that
the beams.
quickly.
That's a reference to a different thing.
Yeah.
I'm not counting that on the list.
Valid. That's a pretty loose one.
I mean, this is technically a reference to the Tholian web.
Sure.
It's not the same thing, but it is referencing that sort of technology. Fox said that from the alert itself, not really looking at the screen.
I was playing Star Trek Resurgence recently.
Hmm.
Started playing that for that. Turns out I love it. But there's a beep that starts happening on the ship, like immediately at the start of it. And I was just like, that sounds like a proximity alert. And then the dude immediately is just like, this incoming. And I'm just like, I am sad.
Got a problem.
I like the humor in this episode as well, with Erica saying, "I'm not going to say it." Of course, Captain Angel giving that advice to Spock was them already knowing what the solution is.
Make your best guess.
Of
Spock.
course.
Guessing is not in my nature, Captain. We did it. Good job, Spock. You're such a smart boy.
Anson's wow. Anson's hair was
His
looking
health?
weirdly
Yeah,
poofy
he's
there.
alright.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. My mouth couldn't get it out. It was just struck by his beauty.
Oh, it's Star Wars Episode 2 again.
Yeah, it is at this point.
Both tend to reference each other constantly.
Yeah.
Duality of having industrial light and magic work on both too.
Did they work on this though?
No.
Do they still exist?
Industrial light
oh, yeah, of
magic? I
course.
think they got folded into something else, but like they're still considered a thing.
Okay, they're owned by Disney now.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that
Of
makes
course,
sense.
they were Lucas. They were a Lucasfilm corporation. He created that and Skywalker Sound, which is probably also owned by Disney now. And LucasArts.
They do look kind of evil. But I guess Spock can't just assume that.
I do like this conversation. It works really well with Spot and talking about non-binary people generally.
I have a non-binary friend named Moth.
Hmm.
Wait, did they choose that
Yeah.
name or did their parents choose that name?
They chose it. And I will say that they were the first person to say to me when they told me their name when we first met, they were just like, yes, my name is Moth. No, I don't understand why all of us non-binary people choose random-ass names. Which is fair because I've met another person named Nemesis. So,
Hmm.
sure. But, Moth immediately, when seeing this character, just immediately was like, oh, they're evil. It's just, there was no hesitation, no anything. Just like, that is the most evil queer person I have seen in the past 25 years. So it wasn't much of a surprise. Spock being oblivious, also not a surprise.
Mm. Spot is very well portrayed as autistic in the first 2 seasons.
Is it just
Oh, yeah.
when you're choosing your name, you're just using like your online handle in real life?
I don't know. I can't remember the logic behind. They gave it to me, but it made no sense.
Do they just really like moths? Or...
Are they attracted by flames?
No, Nemesis was a big or is a big fan of Star Trek or not. Well, yeah,
Tom
but
Hardy.
Resident Evil. So Nemesis obviously Star Trek.
Yeah.
But big fan of Resident Evil, so like that kind of made sense to an extent. But why that character and not I don't know Wesker or something?
Mm.
Listen, I'm not going to judge
The
them for being
first
non-binary, but I
third
will judge
characters-
them based on their name choices.
No, actually,
Nemesis is a
funnily
weird
enough,
name.
there's a Darren Brown who I absolutely love. He had one of his stage shows that he put up or on TV or whatever, where he had people come up and do the typical hypnotist thing and make them forget their names. One of those people that came up on stage was also named Moth. Couldn't remember their name,
Moth.
and at the end of it, when Darren makes them all remember their name, makes Moth remember their name, and Moth almost looks ashamed saying their name out loud, just like, oh fuck.
So here's a point I
So,
appreciate about New Trek. I like that people on Dangerous Away missions actually wear armor. They're not just in their casual uniform.
Yeah.
The armor doesn't help, but I appreciate the thought.
So, all right. In the Navy, in the United States Navy, we have Marines. So, like, if you're going to send troops from a naval vessel onto shore or onto another vessel, it's the Marines. The Germans, at least during World War II, I don't know what they do now, like, they just armed the sailors. They're like, hey, take this gun, go. And I feel like that's what we do in Star Trek because we don't have Makos.
Ship says some
Anymore.
detected life size aboard the Enterprise.
That's illegal.
It also wouldn't be the ship's captain.
Yeah, I do love that first scene of Riker just telling off Picard.
Hmm.
That he
In
can't go on an
TNG,
away
just like-
mission.
Yeah.
Just like, sir. No.
You're too
Bad
valuable
captain,
to risk on an
bad.
away mission.
Which makes sense. Like, Captain's got to go
Yeah.
down sometimes, but, like, there are limits.
Only in incredibly dangerous diplomatic missions.
Or abject horniness, apparently.
What? What? When does Picard
Various
do
different.
that?
And the bridge has
Not
phasers
this
hidden
movie,
in
but in
places.
general.
Yeah, I
Also
was going to
good.
complain if they didn't pull those out because we know they have them. Don't worry, all
I
these
mean, the
pirates
shuttle
have
is
their
badass.
phasers or disruptors set to stun. It's fine.
The spot distorting that blast was great.
People forget sometimes how strong Vulcans are,
Mm.
even half Vulcans.
A good pirate would never take someone's life.
Well, so
Spock smash.
it's not like, yeah, it's not like his strength is a blend of a human and a Vulcan. Like, he got the Vulcan genes. He got 100%. You know what I'm saying? There's certain
Orion,
traits that are a
pirate.
blend, but that's not one of them.
Is this the guy from Andor who's like the really enthusiastic sergeant from season 1?
Andor.
Can check.
I don't think so.
He's also in Chernobyl as the mining crew leader.
Spock is doing a strong military stance.
So who's the bad guy? The one with him? She's a bad
Yep.
guy. She's a
They're the
secret bad guy.
yeah.
Have
I
you
don't
seen
really
that
understand
jewelry?
the
Of
Jeffrey
course they're
crew from the
evil.
Enterprise. Yeah,
Wait. Were you saying that they're lesbian or non-binary?
they're non-binary.
Okay,
Okay, that is not the same actor. It is
or
not.
both.
No.
Is that Calto?
Maybe.
Cap and damage his jawline. How could you?
Defiant, Captain.
Oh,
That's the Enterprise.
Now this guy he's a Canadian actor. He's been in a few. Or I
Ew,
think he's a Canadian
Canadians.
actor. He's been no Irish actor. Never mind. But he's done a lot of Canadian stuff. Minor
itself a lot on
characters
the
and
Orion
things.
slave market.
I refer to it as Canuckistan.
You can. You're America. We're bigger. We're on top. You're our bitch.
What species is the guy
You're America's toque.
to Pirate Captain's rights? This guy in the center of the screen. Is
Yeah,
that
it's
supposed
like
to be a
it's like you say
Talarites?
you're bigger, but it's like 70%
Think so.
permafrost. So chill out.
Canada's shorts.
I love her hair. All of it's wrong.
Well, yeah. What
You're an
isn't wrong
Orion.
with your cooking?
You're an Orion pirate. You don't look exactly like Gordon Ramsay.
Is he saying he's the cook, not the captain?
I do love
No.
that little eyebrow cock from Pike where he's like, well, I mean, all right.
Is that what he said? He's the cook, not the captain?
No,
There is the
he
captain,
just started
but-
complaining about the Orion's cooking, and then it was the whole conversation.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing he didn't say he was the barber.
Huh.
You have to give everybody haircuts, like Picard. Wasn't the joke in Starship Mine? They're like, a bald barber, what? But then the barber is actually bald.
Yeah.
Why'd she look at her weapon?
Because she's special forces.
What? He had to like wind up his gun? What was that? Is it a Nerf blaster?
Come on, man. We got pump action laser shotguns. Don't worry about it.
Take the vaccine! Take the vaccine!
No, it's just a knockout thing.
Classic for
It's
doctors
lethal.
in Star Trek. They love drugging people.
It's lethal. She's like, oops, that was cyanide. Strychnine.
Wait, they let him get an apron? All right.
One of those wind-up
Allied
ones from
pirates.
Futurama.
And the apron is command gold.
Yeah.
I can actually see him arguing that point. Of just being like, no. I will risk a lot, but give me a fucking apron. Especially after the last episode of season 3. The apron.
We don't talk about that yet.
No. I just said if an apron is a spoiler.
Oh, he's trying to
He's
rile
trying
him
to
up.
spread some dissidence.
But I do.
I think he does.
Pike's got a point. It's a bad plan.
Yeah. What fleet? The 2 ships? 1 ship left?
This is an Enterprise.
there
We
are a
have
lot of
more
ships.
ships.
No, it's just a joke about how much the Farragut is the only other ship near the Enterprise.
Farragut or the Cayuga.
Yeah.
For a
Oh
while.
yeah, sorry.
Anyway.
There's 2 other ships at the moment. The
Yeah.
Cayuga is still around.
Yeah, temporarily.
F. Do you?
I doubt it.
It is interesting that this works, considering he's not technically, unless the Angel was just there for some other thing. No, Angel does take command of them, so it's just interesting that this works, considering Angel's their leader.
Not exactly the strongest willed of people, I guess.
Hmm.
Spock, can you turn it off, Spock? For me, your best bud, Dr. Aspen.
Me and my bitchin' face tattoo.
Did you say prison face tattoo?
Bitchin' face tattoo.
Oh,
Looks good.
well, I think either one works.
Kind of. The earrings are concerning. How often did the hair get tangled in that during filming?
That's fine. Spock skipped his call in R2. I really thought they were revealed as evil before this. But I haven't rewatched this episode since it came out.
No, it's revealed once
Who,
they
the
get to
Vulcans?
engineering.
No, Dr.
Revealed as
Aspen.
evil? Oh.
The Vulcans were revealed as evil in the 60s. Don't give them a gun, you fool!
I always do wonder if Star Trek would have been as impactful if the Vulcans were red as originally planned.
Would they be more aesthetically pleasing
Vulcans
if they were
red?
red?
Yeah.
I can't help but notice there's a couple no-name randos in this cage. It's a little concerning.
What color is their shirt?
Their armor does look red.
Oh, but though statistically, red is actually
Yeah,
the
I
safest
know.
color.
I know. I saw that video too. I do love the numbers do add up. You could be just like, actually, fuck gold.
Yeah.
Because TNG security people were in
Technically,
gold.
in any away mission, Una is the most likely to die because she's not an original series character.
We saw more yellow shirts on screen than we saw red shirts. And or sorry, we saw more red shirts on screen just in general than red shirts, and the amount of yellow shirts that died in comparison means that you're statistically more likely to die if you have a yellow or gold uniform than if you have a red one.
Access denied.
Apple, you've got a
Long
melee
hypo
weapon.
spray. I never noticed that last time. Just how quickly she just pointed it like a
She
phaser
just
for some
trying
reason.
to intimidate them with it, or
I guess gaslight them into thinking it's something different.
no, Spock, you fool!
Yeah.
And now
It's
turn and
interesting.
shoot them.
Sometimes it's interesting. Sometimes the computer voice sounds a bit like, I've forgotten the actor's name now, but the TOS computer, and sometimes it sounds different.
Dr. Aspen, why are they still conscious?
Set to kill.
Don't intimidate them. Shoot them.
Because Angel is a fucking cocky bitch. And I don't mean that in a sexist way, just in a bitch way.
Yeah.
Villains are so impractical. I like that alien on the left. That's a good problem.
Yeah. that feels like a uniform that was left over from something else, and they just went,
That's
how
a
can we use
Cthulhu
this?
monster.
Somewhere out there, H.P. Lovecraft is screaming racist epithets.
Oh, J.P. Lovecraft would hate Star Trek.
J.P. Lovecraft?
What's his name? H.P. Lovecraft.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Who's J.P.?
J.P. Wentworth.
Nobody.
J.G.
J.G. Wentworth.
J.G. Wentworth. Who's J.P. Morgan? Yeah.
Oh, maybe. There's also a StarCraft streamer, or at least there was, named J.P.
I have a structured settlement, but I need cash now.
Yeah. Fun.
She kind of reminds me of Impala from
They.
Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
I don't see it. They don't look anything like Impella.
Her outfit does.
Air outfit.
Hmm?
Their outfit. They use they, them, not she, her.
Okay. Well, their outfit reminds me of Impala's outfit. They're both very tall and very thin. Okay.
Yes. No, valid.
And they have dark hair.
Similar to the
I
Borg
feel
Queens.
like
Kind of reminds me of the Borg Queens get up too. Almost like
think-
the corsetti, like black bits of leather in certain places. Just way more subdued.
Right.
Reminiscent, not actually like
They
straight
are
on.
cheering the scenery, and it's great.
Yes.
Zavarius, you say? Is it Zavarius or is it actually Cybok? Or do we just...
It's Cybok.
Is Cybok a cameo?
Cybok is shown at the end of the episode.
But is Cybok the one that they're trying to free?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, it just goes by a different name. The grimace.
Quote unquote favorite sons.
Nobody says potato.
My grandmother did. I got that out of her real fast.
The minor problem with this episode is this second bit happens very, very quickly. It should take her about 2 weeks to get here.
Yeah. They were outside of Federation space, right?
Yeah. They specifically said that and the communication especially. They specifically said at the start of the episode it'd take 2 weeks for communications or something like that.
Star Trek
And
often
then-
does have moments where like there's big time skips that are not made blatantly obvious. That they'll just like have one or two lines of something saying like it's been 2 weeks or like
Yeah.
whatever.
But that conversation shouldn't have been able to happen like that because it should have been a long distance chat.
Still subspace relays.
Yeah, I suppose it's a minor argument that the subspace relay they dropped enabled it, but then why couldn't they have just said that at the start of the episode?
Everything moves at the speed of plot.
Yeah.
The ship happens to just be
Yeah.
passing by a small wormhole that they can beam their transmissions through.
Accidentally opened up by the Pathfinder system in 20.
The future.
Yeah, by Lieutenant Reginald Barclay.
Ah, yes, Dwight Schultz.
Dwight Schultz. Oh, wait, is
I don't
that?
think Obama
Wait.
turned his family transgender yet, despite his protestations. But, you know, I haven't really
Wait,
been keeping
I'm
up.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, dude's
What?
crazy.
No, where the fuck did that come from? Is there another
What?
chat thing I'm unaware of?
Dwight Schultz is insane and previously said, and we've talked about this on stream a while ago, that complaining about Obama is like, oh, that Obama is going to turn me and all my
Yes.
family transgender.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize he was psychotic. That is
Yeah,
disappointing.
He's an asshole. Yeah.
Fortunately, I have a friend who says the same thing about John Billingsley, Phlox from Enterprise.
Flox, you
Interesting.
mean?
Yeah, he's
he was
also
very,
she's
very
also
nice.
She's black and disabled, and she was in a line with a whole bunch of other people, and he kind of gave her a bunch of shit and stuff, was very like rude and dismissive.
Ooh,
She initially was just like, you know, autograph table, rough and whatever, but started thinking about it more. Everybody in line in front of her were white and able-bodied, and he was chatting and laughing at everything, and the second it got to her, it
Ooh,
changed.
Yeah.
So-
That's rough.
Now, you know, that's just her experience. I had my own personal experience with Avery Brooks, which says he's an immature dick. But
Well, everybody
There's
knows that Avery Brooks
Billingsley.
is crazy.
yeah, he screamed like I was in Toronto at Pearson Airport, and he happened to be at the airport, and I was with a bunch of friends who knew who he was, and they went over and were going to not make a big deal, not ask for autographs, but just literally said, we wanted to say thank you for the work that you've done. And they went over, and he turned around and started
Or
screaming
hi.
at them in the middle of the airport and
Oof.
said, I don't want to be known for that stupid fucking show. Leave me the fuck alone, and
Oof.
stormed off. And I just went, fine. And I've never watched Deep Space Nine since.
So you're
Oof.
saying Cisco betrayed his uniform?
Yes, I also think he's one of the worst actors to ever grace Star Trek.
Alpha Brother 4! Reference to some other thing. that
Vulcan ring
happened.
ship.
It's cool.
Love the ring ships.
Yeah.
Love the ring ships.
They don't make any sense,
Yeah,
but I
brilliant.
love them.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
A couple of years back, Billingsley did a was part of a chat with the companion, and then afterwards just decided to hang out with us. So yeah, I just said that it was a nice experience, but yeah, it can always
Wait, nice
show
experience with who?
specific
I missed
people.
that part.
John Billingsley.
Oh.
Like I said, it was only her personal anecdote,
Yeah.
and I love her and I trust her, and she
I
even
mean, I'm
says
saying
that to me. She's like, it's the only my experience. So
Yeah, I'm saying that as myself white generally, but
yeah,
yeah,
don't judge somebody off of their worst days, you know. But if it's
Yeah.
a pattern of consistent thing, that becomes another issue. But I've only heard
Yeah.
the one thing so far, and I trust her. But you never know; it could be anything that day. Could have been
Yeah.
she reminded him of somebody specific or something. Who knows?
Mhm.
That's
I
not
love
subtle
this
at
bit.
all.
any liberties I take.
Just in case he needs to pretend to be a little Burmany.
Yep. It's an aspect of season 3 which I really don't like in terms of the Vulcan lying bit.
Yeah,
Because they kind of argue it's biologically incapable for Vulcans to lie, but Vulcans not being able to lie is literally a thing they made up.
yeah. Because Vulcans are assholes. Those gaslight this new species.
Is used such that they can lie with impunity rather than that they can't actually lie.
What's this? Which episode is this?
The
It's
Serene
the
Squall.
no, it's the episode in season 3. It's
Oh,
the shore leave one.
No. This episode that we're watching right now.
Oh, this is the
The
Serene
Serene
All right,
Squall.
there it is.
which episode is this of the season?
What-
Okay, so
what
yeah,
is-
this is
oh,
no
Dr.
longer a
Aspen.
ruse. He just straight up cheated on Brick.
Yeah.
He caught feelings from
Technicalities.
her.
All right, so this the actors Wikipedia has them as actress and is using she pronouns.
For Angel?
I
For-
did look at
for
that a while ago. I
Dr.
don't remember.
Dr. Aspen. So is the character
Memory
character
Alpha
is
for Jesse
non-binary.
Keitel says Keitel identifies as trans and non-binary and uses the pronouns she, her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
was it Angel that went they them? I remember they them being used at some point in.
in 2020
they,
they
them, though.
identified as non-binary and used they them. In 2022 they came out as trans woman and began using she her pronouns. There you go.
Okay. So maybe that was just the release times as well, was probably why my
Yeah.
brain was thinking they them. My apologies.
No worries. It's
But no,
it's a
the
very
actor, the character is still
fluid
there,
situation.
Yeah.
but the
Oh no, 100%.
LeMayo.
Yeah, good joke. Fun fact, did you know that the person who did the screenplay for Rocky Horror Picture Show is the same actor who played Riff Raff, also is trans?
Apparently she
So
was in
how did,
Fluidity in 2019.
How did Captain Pike get control of the ship? By being off screen for a few
I said
minutes.
gently. I mean, they fully explained it in a second that no, he doesn't actually control the ship.
It's messed
He
up
just
from to
pointed
think that
his
she was
hair at
only
them.
willing to, do her job after breaking up with Spock. She's a Vulcan. She's supposed to be logical about this. Your emotional entanglement with Spock should not be relevant. Vulcans are hypocrites.
Yes, I was just about to say the exact same words.
Yeah.
You do not need to be a man or
Tune
a
the
woman.
scenery and
That is
just
and has
escape
always been
already.
a false choice. Bye.
Bitch.
But it's like, wait, they set us up? What? We haven't seen them again. We need to see them again.
Probably going to show up. This character doesn't show up anywhere else in TOS, right? Like, it's not like a Corby thing that I
No.
somehow missed?
No.
I guess, well, actually, no, I can't say anything.
So regarding season 3 spoilers, the rule we've usually gone with is 2 weeks, which means we could talk about it freely when we start season 2.
Got it. I'm policing myself a little bit anyway. The second I started to go anywhere in that direction, I was like, ooh, shit, hey, no, abort. I've had to do this I have friends who are annoying and will only watch a show if they can binge it. So I've had to wait for season 3 to finish anyway.
Colorful crews, that because they're Orions. Can't say that.
I mean, the personality is colorful.
Ah, my hearties.
Bro, are you good?
Please stop.
Anson, I don't think Anson Mount gets enough credit for just being how fucking funny he is with the comedic parts of Pike.
Yeah.
like he does a fantastic job with the drama. We all know that ever since some fucking season 2 of Discovery. But like the funny he get down perfectly.
Yeah. Favorite actor on the show is still definitely Ethan Peck.
Penetration.
Yeah. There are very few weak points in his performance.
Yeah.
Oh, a miss.
This might be the gayest thing I've said in reference to Star Trek, but I
Really?
love her eyeshadow.
To pray
Oh,
about
he's
that.
self-destructed. What a...
Do you have to do another ritual to unbreak up now? What are the rules?
Yes. Yes, they're about to do it.
The ritual wasn't actually done in France, so it doesn't count because it's only a sparkling ritual.
I've actually mostly ignored that line in the past. That itself also talks a bit about the Vulcans not being able to sell things like that. Now, I suppose culturally there's an argument there because they hide their emotion.
Oh,
So that sort of still does work.
I just want to dig up Surak and bitch slap him repeatedly. Like, what have you done?
I mean, he did
We've
help
got
them a
his
lot.
soul floating
but-
around still. We could just talk to him.
I want to dig him up.
He did help them a lot, but yeah, so some of his teachings have been taken way out of the line.
Yeah, it's like an abusive parent that went like, I wasn't as bad as my dad, but then nobody moved on from that. It's like,
Well, remember in
Take another
Enterprise where
step.
the Vulcans were actual Nazis?
they still kind of are in certain
Mhm.
cases. Tuvok being the, I got it right this time, being the best of the lot, like least Nazi of the lot. Oh, Spock.
T'Pol's nice. She's
Well,
cool.
about that, see season 2.
Yeah, T'Pol. Yeah, season 2. There's so much of Enterprise I forgot.
I was talking about season 2 where he is with Chapel.
Oh, okay, never mind.
When is Tuvok with Chapel? They were both in
review.
Starfleet at the same time, so
Hey.
could be.
Yeah,
True.
technically.
Yes, on that, everybody should listen to Star Trek Khan. It is fantastic. Truly,
Yeah.
truly fantastic.
I've been debating it, so that's
It because it's about Khan, it could so easily have been just a nostalgia bait thing, but they're telling a really compelling story with it. It's about how could someone like Khan choose to make the choices he did when he's also got these quote unquote good sides to him as well.
and it's in between the episode of TOS and the movies, right?
It's both. So his records are between the episode TOS and the movies. The background to the plot is after Wrath of Khan.
So I incremented the references
Well, he's
counter
dead
for his
after
sign-off.
Wrath of Khan, so...
Yeah, that's why I assumed it all took place in between because
Yes,
you know,
so
pretty definitive
there's,
end.
there's a framing device, which is why we've got Tuvok and Sulu, where they go to the planet to get the records, and that's after the Wrath of Khan.
His dead Jim.
All of the logs are before the Wrath of Khan, of course.
Khan!
Yeah, what's up?
He didn't use his special blood.
I got some kind
mean,
of
he
super
blew
blood
up.
that cures all diseases, Jim.
I really liked Into Darkness, but that was stupid. Like that didn't make much sense. It came out of nowhere.
Didn't come
I
out
thought
of
the
nowhere, he's
music-
genetically engineered.
It came out of
I
his
guess,
arteries.
but, like, Oh, fuck you.
Do we watch the law? The law.
You're not old enough to get away with that joke.
Where she hitches up with Jim Kirk.
Hang on, Elysian
That's
Kingdom
much
in
later.
5, 4,
That's next
3,
season.
2, 1. Cosplay.
Yeah, okay. That answers it. I was about to ask, like, is the Elysium Kingdom one the fantasy?
It's the fantasy
And,
one, yeah.
The cosplay gave it away.
I really enjoyed this episode. It was great.
Me too. Me too.
Anson Mike's hair. Anson Mike.
Mount.
Anson Mike.
Anson Mount's hair is just a travesty.
No. His new name is now Anson Mike.
Oh, God, I'm gonna have to email him and just say I accidentally called you Anson Mike.
And now that's your name. Also,
I'm
free
sorry.
Palestine.
I agree.
What?
Lil puppy in a
What is that?
princess
Anson Mount
outfit.
doesn't agree. Anson Mike doesn't agree.
Anson.
Let's-
Wait. Anson Mike is not Zionist. Anson Mount is Zionist.
Yeah,
So
I'll take that.
Okay.
I'm just stoned and I fucked up his name. I'm Canadian. It's legal here. Leave me alone.
You guys are more stoned than me today.
It's like nonstop for me. I am sad.
I love how they reference this episode in season 3.
I guess it's been 2 weeks past that episode. The sudden name drop in episode 5.
So
Hang on. Wait until we start season 2. People might be like waiting to binge watch the whole thing at once.
So
Fools.
Be at
You know,
peace.
um,
The Kingdom of Elysia. There it is. It's the whole episode.
Yep.
Sorry.
in
As a heroes
ancient
forces.
ancient Greece, the Elysian fields were a part of the afterlife where like heroes go to and their families.
I don't want to work next
I
week.
love how
I
La'an
want-
becomes the least
Mhm.
combat person in this episode.
Yeah. It's a nice flip for her.
Yeah.
You also have the
It goes
Elysian.
back to it's her playing her theater roots, and it's fantastic.
Yeah. I love Christina Chong.
Yeah.
You've also got the Elysian Gate in Warhammer 40k as well.
Hmm.
Or Elysian.
In
Elysian
the
pronunciation.
Versailles Palace, they called the gardens of the Louis XIV's palace the Champs
Gardens of
Elysees.
Elysian or something?
Yeah, right, Champs Elysees in French. But yeah,
Who's Sean?
Champs Elysees.
Ne parlez-vous français? Ho, ho, ho.
But
Hier sprechen
You know,
wir English. Bitte.
in
Ja, dan nog een
the
beetje Zaborowski?
Nein.
oh, it is the
Ich parle
the
Russian.
the Traveler episode, which is what where no one has gone before.
Yeah. Season
right,
1 of
so-
TNG.
Right. So when they go to the M33 galaxy, thoughts become reality. And I feel like that's the closest thing we get to like before this to like living a children's
It's-
story.
I will slight pedantic clarification. It's not the M33 galaxy where it happens. They go to the M33 galaxy and then they kick it into gear again and end up in a place where they
Right.
have no idea where the hell they are.
It's even farther than the M33 galaxy. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just me being pedantic.
No, you're right. There was 2 warp like faster than theoretically possible warp.
Yeah, tried to get home the
Acceleration
second
event.
time and then he burnt himself out.
True.
I also resaw the episode like 4 days ago, so it's just
Oh, okay. Okay.
clear in the head.
I mean, I like that episode because you know, like, okay, so this is very hokey and like new age, but like thoughts become reality is like a very like your mind can make things happen.
No, it can't.
No, it can't. But there's a thing, like mind over matter, and TNG goes there, and it's very hard to go there again, unless you're past the M33 galaxy,
Yeah.
So. But the M33 is a real galaxy. It's just ridiculously far.
I wonder if they ever
That's true.
tried to like tie in, because it would be interesting if they tried to find some scientific way. In the, like they have the thoughts become reality more or less in this episode, but
Yeah.
it'd be interesting if they tried to find a scientific way of like quantum instability or something. That like it
Yeah.
happens on some planet due to some tech or some nonsense.
And then we have plenty of alien species that like mess with our reality, like Troy having a child, or like
Alien species
no,
messing with our reality is the first thing we've ever seen of Star Trek.
True,
Yeah.
true. No, I guess like the children's reality more importantly here, because Troy's a baby, or what's that thing?
What?
There was an alien species that revisits Troy's.
Yeah, the child. It was
baby
called
sister
the
dying.
episode is called The Child. They put that
Gracias.
little
Oh,
glowing
uh,
ball goes inside of her hoo-ha, and she gets pregnant.
Yeah.
The kid grows
Yeah.
up in like 2 days.
Yeah,
And then
yeah, yeah.
dies.
That's one. That's one. Yeah, that's one. And then there's another one where she revisits her like little sister's tragic death with the dog.
And Worf was like, "Look, we must terminate the child.
Yeah, that was a
It is
really
danger
aggressive.
to the ship."
Even for Star
He's
Trek, that was a
absolutely
really...
right. He's absolutely right.
Well, there's an extent. Like, it still was a really aggressive,
No.
heavy-handed version.
He
You
was
know,
absolutely correct.
In the
An
1980s,
alien entity.
abortion's kind of a hot topic back then, you know. So
Oh, 100%. It was just heavy-handed.
yeah.
Do
And
it,
then when
Worf.
Troy makes
Abort
a
the
decision,
baby.
when Troy makes a decision to keep the child, all the men are shocked. Like, what? She gets to pick?
He gets that.
Troy, who wasn't even
hold
part
on.
of the conversation, they were all just talking around. him.
Yeah. It's another episode I've seen recently.
What's with
It's
you and
remarkable.
rewatching old bad episodes?
Worf
'Cause I'm sad.
takes out his dictang and is like,
If you want a baby
I'll do it
killed right,
myself.
you gotta do
Ah.
it yourself.
right?
What are you fucking talking about? If that happens, Worf is taking out the most weapon known to Worf, or the most dangerous weapon known to Worf, a barrel.
Mhm.
A barrel.
And then there was also the episode. What was it? Sorry, were you saying, Soma?
I was
The
saying,
king.
but also I do dislike all of the talking about what line you're going to use. You're going to say the line and all that stuff. It's just the
Mhm.
worst ongoing joke.
Yeah. They never gave that much thought to it in prior to the series.
Oh, hey, Hammer, you still exist.
Yeah,
But what would be your word, Soma?
I just say let's go or something like that. It doesn't matter. It's just a command. Not
Lower
everyone
Decks
can
gets
have
away
their
with
own
it
one.
for being a comedy.
Yeah.
And
What do
the
they say?
engage the core being, you know what it is.
I started, like I said before, I've been playing Star Trek Resurgence, and it gives you an option of what to say. There's like engage is one of them, but there's a third option that just says make way. And that's one I actually kind of like too.
Hmm.
It doesn't even
Nautical,
make
but it
sense.
does fit.
Love this. Love
Nautical.
this.
I like the purple of the back. Oh wow, cool.
And he just suddenly changes
Beautiful.
clothes as well
Beautiful
as he
set,
steps
beautiful
over
set.
the threshold.
I mean,
You don't
Mega
even know
already looks hot as fuck.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
You don't
this
even know.
step up.
You don't even know what. And I like Anson Mount's hair here too. By the way, I know everyone's gonna rip it, but I think they did a great job.
I hate it, but
No, I know, but it's so bad, it's good.
I just hate it because I love his original hair so much that I just hate
Yeah.
change. But his facial
No.
expressions throughout this episode are genius.
He is one of those obsequious, king's ministers that you want to punch in the face. So
Yes.
the haircut,
yes.
the haircut makes it work.
There's one specific face that he makes at one point where his like eyes go wide and he backs off, kind of like just like, oh, this fuck you face. And I've used that gif so many times in my life. Since this episode has come out, it's just a gold mine of reaction gifs.
I was gonna say that. What is that? Okay, the episode where Data has a hero worship, and I think that kid is also alien influenced somehow, or he's just traumatized by the death of his parents. Forgot which one.
You mean the one where Data's talking to a child on a planet that's dying?
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm confusing with? Riker has a kid in that fake timeline, but it's really a blue alien or something. So that's what I'm confusing with. I'm thinking
Jean-Luc?
Data's.
His child who's secretly a fish.
Yeah.
Jean-Luc.
No, the kid in the prison who discovers like Tomalak is not a general.
Jean-Luc.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah, he
you're right.
names
Okay,
his. Yeah.
You got me. You got me.
No,
you got
we
me.
both had the same reaction there, where I was just like, "What the fuck are you?" And then it took me a second to realize as well the name of the child. Yeah,
Okay.
you're fine.
He named his kid Jean-Luc. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. This is very much one of those who's on first. You're not
I
wrong.
remember-
He didn't
No.
name the child. The child named themselves.
Yeah.
Close
And he
enough.
didn't
But, I
choose
mean-
Moth.
If you told me Minuet's kid, I would have remembered the Minuet part because the Minuet is what gave the plot away. Like, I never married Minuet. That was simply just coming out of your brain. It's in the Binar episode.
That was such a weird episode.
Yeah.
Riker was on a date with a hologram, and
1
Picard barged in and is like, no, this is my
1 or
date now,
something?
Will.
It's funny how Pike knows who he means.
I think Sire's hilarious too because we don't hear it in our common parlance.
I like saying it occasionally just to annoy people.
I called a woman at my work once madam, and she was like totally
don't do that.
flabbergasted. Yeah.
I did it to a 23-year-old woman once, and she got really pissy at me.
A what?
I was working in retail, and there was like this 23-year-old chick, and it was just like, "Why, here you go, madam." And she was just like, "How fucking old do I look?" And it just immediately went into bitchy territory for me, and I was like, "Do you want me to answer the question?" She just turned around and walked away.
Honey, it's not the years, it's the miles.
Yeah.
Gross.
Don't try to out bitch a gay man. We have ammunition for days.
No, but I gotta say though, you don't see enough fantasy in Star
What
Trek, and
accent are
this
they
episode.
doing?
Almost
Theater.
transatlantic if it was smashed upside the head.
Theater.
Yeah, theater. Transatlantic, but with a slight hint of stroke.
Yeah, right. No, I once told my theater major friend in college they do a British accent in a stage play. And he's like, theater. I'm like, yeah, it's a British accent. He goes, theater.
To be or not to be. That is the theater.
Oh my god, I really, because we don't get an alternate series episode, I think this is so great. That because the
series episode.
alternate
Animated series, you mean?
alternate universe episode here for Ascend, I believe.
Oh,
I really like
Universe,
those
got it.
Mirror Universe, sorry, but I feel like the actors really like the chance of breaking it up. Like DS9 had the best alternate.
Oh, every interview that I've seen from this episode, everybody talked about how much fun they had.
Yeah.
Like Anson Mount is the most obvious in how much fun he's having.
Yeah, for sure.
He was
Even Ortegas though. Like you said,
100%.
someone pointed out, Ortegas is the least security role, so she gets to not be a hard ass. Yeah.
But yeah, by the end of this episode, like they had to rebuff the bridge because there were just teeth marks on everything from how much chewing on the scenery.
Rebuff.
Just like
okay.
No, I love it because it mixes really amazingly with the ship's decor.
I don't know why, but the buzzing of the fireflies out of the face, it's almost like Mbenga's just like, fine, I'm here, fuck it, just get out of my way. Just like, I accept it, now move. God, she looks gorgeous.
Yeah, so Chapel is the most like herself in the original character, but still.
She looks like a
who's
witch.
The actress that? Who's the actress
Some
that plays
sort
Chapel
of.
here? I always forget her name. She amazing. I need to look this up some more stuff.
She hasn't
And
done
she's
a lot.
Australian.
I thought she'd done more.
Really? I don't think I've even seen interviews of her.
I didn't know that.
I've seen her a little bit in interviews. She's decent.
There is an episode where she does an Australian accent for a bit.
Yeah, I remember that, but I just assumed it was
that's just her.
Actor. Oh. I like the Doug Jones thing, and although I guess that was a bigger deal.
Yeah.
And hysterical.
I love Mbenga's
Not
crown
an
hair.
accent, a dialect.
Yeah.
Very unique.
Lan.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah. And that's her actual dog, I think.
Oh
Is
my
it?
god, no
Ooh,
way.
a puppy.
No way.
It makes
She's too
sense
cute.
why it's so placid with her.
She's too cute. She's doing her best making Mark
Christina,
look.
are you
She's
good?
just going back to her theater days right now.
I think she's done more facial expressions in the past like minute than she has in the entirety of like season 2 or like 3 or
Yeah.
anything. Like
Seeing La'an smile this much is weird. I don't like it.
The funny
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
to an extent
yeah.
is we learned from her talking in interviews about the musical episode that she wanted to do Star Trek, of course, but her main thing was she wanted to do theatre, and she chose to do Star Trek in the meantime to get some bigger roles in theatre, and just fell so in love with doing Star Trek.
I'm so glad she stuck around then. It did that phase. I'm so glad she stuck around and
Yeah.
didn't just like get a better job somewhere or not, get a job she liked more somewhere and just drop off because she's perfect for this.
Yeah.
Who,
And her
La'an?
thing with
Smiling
Kirk is,
line
yeah,
isn't real.
Christina
She
Chong as
can't
La'an's
hurt you.
amazing.
Smiling
She-
line.
she
She'll hurt.
is real. She will. There's the little pause.
What are her dopamine levels? How perky is
Yeah,
your security officer?
if her eyes look like they're gonna
Christina-
pop out of her fucking skull.
If Christina Chong
What's the dog doing?
is watching, hit me up. We'll get coffee.
Leave
The-
Christina alone.
Roro, yeah.
Love her.
Okay, I like though. She's usually the tomboy character, but she's wearing the most glittery dress possible
Yeah.
right now.
I mean, Ortegas is also a tomboy character.
Yeah. And she's wearing a guy's
I
like
don't like modern Star Trek. It's too dark and gritty.
Yeah, yeah. Also, I love
the-
people who are just like, "Oh,
DS9 is-
Discovery is too dark," and Deep Space Nine is just like,
Yeah.
"Have you forgotten I exist? Like, where were you?"
the grittiness.
Discovery was nothing.
And
in
also,
comparison.
I saw recently a point of these episodes are too light-hearted or too comedic and such. And
watch
then,
the original series or Deep Space Nine.
and then so specifically, Deep Space Nine did a whole episode to do a heist and have a comedic fun.
Yeah.
Right before the Dominion War.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
The Magnificent Ferengi. Come on, like
Yes.
there's
Take-
lots
like,
of full comedy episodes of Deep Space Nine.
Oh, incredibly
Take-
so. F to the
take me out
opposition.
to the-
Like,
Take me
Yeah.
out to the hollow suite. Like,
I have more information. So I looked up the dog and to confirm that it is her real life dog, and it is. The dog's name is
Hell
Runa
yeah.
Ewok.
oh my
so
god,
she-
no way.
damn it! Oh, the Ewok I can see, but
During the
also she kept the
Dominion
dog's
War,
name then. That was
along with
I
a
think she called
baseball
her
game.
Princess Una or something, or Runa.
That's so cute.
yeah,
Yeah, she called it
Runa
Princess Runa.
Ewok is playing Runa. 'Cause, I mean,
So
why
cute.
not? A dog is a dog.
Yeah.
It's so cute. She really brought everything to that one episode role.
Oh, is
So
it Crimson
I-
Guard because those are the people in the security division playing these roles?
Funny, funny, funny.
Well, she's
not a joke,
Isn't she
that's a
the one
serious
who sits
question.
next to? Isn't
The
she
red
the one?
shirts.
She's the one who sits next to Ortegas.
Yeah,
at the
she's
front, right? Who's,
navigation,
like,
I think, which is the same division.
yeah. For the record, I have no idea what that character's name is.
Yeah.
Mitchell?
Mitchell, yes.
Oh, okay. She's addressed so little that I've just never. She's just there a lot, kind of like Owen Detmer in season 1 of Discovery.
I like that little subversion there. We do the musical crescendo, he says his dramatic thing, and then we do not cut to black.
And I love also how the character for Anson Mount is a total coward here.
The complete opposite, yeah.
Yeah. Of a Starfleet captain.
It's like Ortega stays basically the same, but
Mm.
everybody else changes dramatically.
And like I remember, see, TNT did this early on. You had more Geordie episodes and Crusher episodes, and here to get like an Mbenga
We
and his
did?
daughter episode is at the beginning. Like what was it? The Spy, when he's on the planet with the Romulan scout pilot
Season
Bakra.
3. Season 3 or 4.
Yeah, yeah. So you spend some time on like minor characters in the early seasons. So Mbenga, this is an Mbenga episode, and I think it's really one of the shining jewels of the crown.
Benga.
I love this.
Does she sing in this episode? Yes.
Yeah.
Because of course Christina was a singer first.
Legitimately singer, yes. And she has released some songs.
Yeah. It was a Fuck Christmas or something she released last year during Christmas. It was like a whole spread page that she put out.
She's
on
got a new
Instagram.
EP coming out.
I think Brent Spiner had an album called Old Yellow Eyes.
I think he did the full version of that Blue Skies song on that.
Right. Irving Berlin.
Great song.
There was a whole Star Trek band, but didn't one or two of them pass away?
And then there was also something, they did a radio show,
why?
John Delancey and a bunch of Star Trek actors, to like just tell sci-fi stories, like an old 1930s radio show. That was a lot of fun.
Oh god. The wig. There's also
Who misses the Shuttle Pod show?
Meh.
Shuttle Pod. I don't think I ever saw it.
Weren't they gonna collaborate with you, Ryan, and then they iced you, ghosted you?
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't know. I didn't follow up.
I don't even remember what the fuck Shuttle Pod is.
It was with
now only one of these
Trip
shows is still
and
on
Tucker.
YouTube.
It was with Trip and Malcolm.
Yeah.
And
I blame Mark.
actors. Mark.
It was actually, Ryan's favorite Star Trek is Enterprise, so like he
That's
would have
not
been great
true.
on that show.
I like Enterprise. It's not my favorite Star Trek.
I don't know.
Was it the first-
Decontamination chambers.
What was it? The first one you started with, though, Ryan?
No. I don't know. I don't know where you're getting your ideas. My favorite
is your
Star
favorite,
Trek is
too?
a tie with TNG and DS9
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
for different vibes.
Deep Space Nine is definitely my favorite. TNG, like first season, was definitely the most definitive version of Star Trek.
Really?
The most definitive version of Gene Roddenberry's Star Trek, sure.
Yes.
The reason why I
correct.
don't get the Jeffrey's tubes on the Enterprise is every single one of them goes upwards. You never really see them going downwards, other than the
What do
lanterns
you
which
mean?
you see.
Everything goes down.
Look, they don't upwards, they go downwards.
That's the fun thing
No,
about
this-
ladders, Soma. They go up and down.
This isn't
Yeah,
the
but
Jeffrey's
this
tube.
one is
It's the
going
all-
upwards from the deck. It's specifically
They're all
the-
angled upwards. We don't see
Yeah.
any Jeffrey's tubes that are angled downwards.
Yeah.
Fucking
I don't know.
hell.
Doesn't a hill go both ways?
Yeah, but we never see the other end of it, and they're going up one, which supposedly takes them downwards.
Okay.
What's with the spikes, Neota? What do you?
She's the Ice Queen. Elsa.
Yes, of
Sure,
course.
but that's completely impractical.
No, come on, Ryan, let it go.
No, oh God.
You only ever see the bottom of the tube and not the
Listen.
top.
Listen, I can't hold it back anymore. I hate those long nails.
Weapons. She's got talons. 1d4 plus 2.
Oh my god, I love it. This is the engineering set.
Yes.
That's her queen. That's her throne room. It's amazing as a throne room.
She doesn't even work here.
Yeah.
But I guess the bridge is already occupied.
Even my
Whoa,
gay
whoa, whoa!
ass is
Is
just
he a
going,
sorcerer or is he a
"Titties."
wizard? Make up your mind. Those are different classes.
They are, because
Yeah.
I constantly play sorcerers and love to piss wizards off.
I'd say wizards.
Sorcerers are. It's that
Better.
guy that gets good grades without ever studying. You know, and the wizards are the people who have to study their ass off to get a 4.0, and they're just resentful.
Hang on.
That's what it is.
Sorcerers are like 3.5
Sorcerers are nepo
students.
babies.
They're still they're really good without trying, but they never reach the highest level that wizards can.
They
is that
can do
so?
things that wizards never can.
Sorcerers don't. I don't think they get any 9th level spells. I don't think they even get 8th.
I'm not sure. I have to double check on that. I'll make one real fast.
But
But
could you multi-class? Could you do like sorcerer and wizard?
You could.
Yeah.
Though
why you do that?
I feel
One's
like
using
that's
charisma and the
illegal.
other one's using- It's a bit dumb because one is using charisma as a spellcasting modifier and the other one's using intelligence.
Okay, sorcerers do actually get 1 9th level spell slot.
I like how only 2 people are unaffected, and the other 2 are like seriously concerned about the mental health of the king.
Yeah.
You know what it also is? The DS9 when they went to the Alamaray, interdimension thing. Now you're like participating in their stupid reality.
I will say sorcerers do get certain spells wizards don't, on top of metamagic stuff. Like daylight can't be cast by a wizard, or learned by a wizard. But same thing with earthquake.
Who's casting daylight?
Insect plague. Sorcerers.
Yeah, but why?
Deal with some vampires and ghouls. Get back to me.
Let me double check. I don't think daylight creates sunlight.
Daylight, it creates like powerful light that is in response to.
Yeah,
sunlight.
I think it doesn't count as sunlight in D&D.
It doesn't count. I just checked. It doesn't count as sunlight. It doesn't work against vampires. I remember that mostly
just
because I
bright light.
played a light cleric in Curse of Strahd and noted that, my daylight spell was not helpful.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, fine. Insect plague, firestorm, earthquake, chaos
Okay.
bolt, water.
I don't know
walk,
those
that
spells
one's
because
shitty.
I don't play sorcerers. I'm
They're all
just going to
great.
assume they're terrible.
What do you mean you don't play sorcerers? You played a sorcerer in our D&D camp or our Baldur's Gate.
It's not the same.
She
Dominate
had a
you.
song called "F.U. Christmas." F.U. for Christmas. Wow.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking about earlier.
No way. It's like the anti-Christina
That was a pretty
Aguilera.
good magic spell, Hammer. Good job.
Mm.
You're such a good magic user.
Any sufficiently advanced science is indistinguishable from magic.
Carl Sagan said that, right?
Mhm.
Someone said that.
Hammer doesn't get any respect outside of this, does he? He seems really cocky here specifically. No, that's not conjuration magic. That is evocation magic.
Yes, the invitation.
God, it's like Mitchell never even played the game.
You could argue transmutation.
This is a hot take. I don't like Uhura's casting.
I do.
Wow.
Hot as
Yeah,
shit
she's
and evil
great.
as fuck. She's dope.
Yeah, I love the story. So they told her that she's
No, I
gonna
just mean her
be-
casting in Uhura, not in this.
Great.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you? She's fantastic.
I love the story, which was that she didn't know she was going to be Uhura. She just knew she was going to be casting for Star Trek, and she got the part. And then they tell her afterwards that she's going to be Uhura.
Well, what else
And
could
she would've been
there
probably
she
too-
possibly be? There was only one black character in the before times.
Well, she didn't know, but she did
In the
guess that
before
that's what she was
times.
right. And but she would have been too nervous if they told her you're going to be Uhura.
But Vulcans are telepathic, or is his telepathy not strong enough to resist the spell?
I love this.
Season 3.
You're unarmed. Oh,
That
look,
was-
now I'm armed.
Completely impractical.
Yeah. But it's a story, so who cares?
It's just a coward.
Waves are all around
God, I
the
love
way.
Anson Mount. I want to marry him. I can fix him.
What?
The character.
No.
Don't sexually
no,
harass
Anson Mount himself.
Anson Mount. We're not sexually harassing Christina Chong. We're not sexually harassing Anson Mount.
Well,
Leave them alone.
I look. All I said was, "Let's go get coffee." There's nothing sexual about that.
Accidentally sexually harassed Wilson Cruz once.
Oof.
Stop it.
He's talking about fixing them, and I'm just like, no, let's get coffee. They don't need to change for me. That's not right. Anyway,
I also like this. The girl makes them into a lesbian story. She changes the book to make it so that they're actually into each other.
Ah, she's an ally. You get it?
game ended too soon.
So is she
raven?
is she a ranger or a fighter?
Ranger.
Robin Hood.
Because rangers generally also have like animal companions and tracking and stuff.
Not always, but typically. There are a few ones that don't use animal companions. I think 2.
Oh, so Christina is a ranger.
Okay.
Or she could be a warlock. That could be a familiar. Or a wizard.
I don't know. Fey Ranger would probably fit, using a whole bunch of charming stuff.
Do you guys think you're a Boltzmann brain?
I think of a bolt brain.
It's interesting because Boltzmann, let's look. Yeah, Boltzmann constant is a thing. So they've added a theoretical thing. Let's see. Is there any theory on that?
On a Boltzmann brain? Yeah, that's a...
Yes.
I was going to say it's a real thing. No, it's a real thought experiment.
Yes. I've not heard of it before this episode. It's just interesting.
Yes, his brainwaves.
You know, the same way the Traveler took Wesley, we kind of have Rukia going with like a higher life form. And then we have an episode of TNG where there's like this nebula. They go into a nebula, they pick up some electrical life form that takes over Picard, and then Picard wants to take them back to the nebula so the other 500 people on the ship would join the electrical
She's a wood elf.
Energy.
Also just saw that episode the other day.
Wait. She's married to Jerry O'Connell and has a kid with him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Does she also have a kid with Stamos?
Which is why in the episode Those Old Scientists, when Commander Ransom says hottest #1 in Starfleet, it's completely fine. So he's talking about his literal wife.
I need a Sliders Strange New Worlds crossover.
Jerry O'Connell was also in Scream, right? At some point.
Yes.
Yeah, right. He was naked on the throwing with knife circle wheel thing.
Naked.
He was in his underwear when they were like when the bad guy was about to kill him.
I don't know. Anyway, Sliders.
Why not just have a full-size burger? What's the point of the little one?
Sliders was his television series, sci-fi, where they were randomly going to. Well, it was picked up by Sci-Fi Channel, but it was originally on network TV. They would randomly go to parallel dimensions, So every episode they would get sucked into another parallel dimension, and they'd have to escape to the next one, survive until the next slide, basically. Like one of the first episodes, I think the second episode, they went to a United States that had been taken over by the Soviet Union.
Nice.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, she's all right.
Like,
Should be fine.
Maybe that's how this episode actually ends. She just dies, and now she's a spooky ghost.
mm-hmm.
Spock, fireball.
Probably true.
You're more than 20 feet away.
Not justifiable, to be honest.
He feels more like a shadow druid.
He looks like Aragorn at the beginning of the Fellowship of the Ring.
I should do another playthrough of Baldur's Gate, but as a druid. I've never played a druid. I've played a lot of D&D. I think I've played everything but a druid.
Druid and Ranger are the only two things I haven't played in BG3.
Like, what do druids even do? Don't you just wild shape into an owlbear every fight, and that's your whole game?
I mean, officially you can now because of the movie.
What?
Officially, by the rules, you could not transform into shapeshift into an owlbear, wild shape into an owlbear. But the movie went, screw that, it's cool, you can do it.
And in Baldur's Gate 3, you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that Halsin is good for.
well, he's good for something else too.
There are also different builds of druids you can have.
It's a
to make them
family stream.
ridiculously powerful. Halsin is daddy.
What,
but Gale
Heroes
is my
Feast?
husband.
Heroes Feast is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's the cool thing. I love how when I first played BG3, I just wanted to play it quickly, so I went with Lae'zel to start with, and I just fell into Lae'zel and Shadowheart having a relationship, and just caught the gay vibes there.
Did you kiss
the
the
actress
squid?
who plays Shadowheart
Is gay, yes, and
Yeah,
did quite explicitly put it in the later on, and yeah, I picked up on that.
Okay, but why aren't you answering my question? Did you kiss the squid?
Yeah.
I mean, I did for the achievement.
Okay.
You have to kiss the squid. It doesn't count.
Jordis, just stab him.
I like the word worm because he's a complete worm here.
Yeah.
Why would you hire an advisor? Okay, hang on. In the Lord of the Rings movies specifically, why would you hire an advisor named Wormtongue? That's crazy.
Right. Yeah.
In the books,
Good
his name
point.
isn't actually
Yeah.
Wormtongue. That's just what people call him because they hate him.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying in the movie he's actually named Wormtongue?
It seems so.
Yeah.
Or that's just, I thought that's just what Gandalf calls him.
Everyone has at least 3 names in Lord of the Rings, though. So Aragorn is Striker and the Ranger.
Aragorn?
Aragorn's a jerk in the
Strider,
books.
not
I don't
Striker.
like Aragorn.
Strider.
I don't like book Aragorn.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, I'm always here.
Nan-tan?
Book Aragorn, his whole thing is going up to people and saying, "Do you know who I am?"
Why would I?
And the thing is, in the movie, everybody knows who he is, so he doesn't have to ask that.
Does he know who he is?
Yes.
He's the only one who doesn't.
That's the point. Like he needed to learn who he was.
Mhm.
Remember to let go of the ranger and become the king, right?
Yeah, that's not true in the books. In the books, he goes up to every single person he meets. It's like, I am heir to the throne of Gondor. I've got my magic sword. I'm very important.
Right. Here, it's like that line has been extinguished centuries ago.
Powerful wizard.
Powers. They're called spells.
Powers. Yeah, little spells or magic. To the event horizon of a black hole.
Full of chaos and monsters? No, that's the Hells.
Tartarus.
Is Tartarus one of the 9 Hells?
Heathers hamming it up or hemming it up.
That was good, actually. That was really good.
Hammer.
Hammer. I'm disappointed Hammer didn't live to see the creation of the holodeck. He would love it.
Hammer? Hammer.
Hummer.
Hammer and Mabanga. And Anson Mike.
The
Anson Mike.
Tricorder is interesting because it was wireless and TOS as well, so predicted wireless technology.
Yeah, there was like a probe element to the tricorder.
Yeah.
We ran out of ideas for this plot line, so we solved it off screen.
Get probed.
I know it's the third time I've mentioned it now, but Star Trek Resurgence has tricorder usage in it that actually made me go like, oh, that's how they do that in the show.
Oh wait, are we only doing 2 episodes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing Resurgence after this.
I just wish Resurgence was more of a video game.
It is. Like, it's a visual novel thing. There are quick time events both in the typical.
I think Ryan played through
dialogue.
it. Did you play through it, Ryan?
I played it. I didn't play it on stream. It's not on the channel. I played it by myself.
I enjoyed it, or am enjoying it. Weirdly, I am streaming it to one person.
So, oh yeah, the TOS episode where they're on the pleasure planet and like McCoy sees the bunny from
Alice
in
in Wonderland.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of hearkening to that a little bit because, and then the funny thing is though, you have Kirk running through the forest in that episode, because I think they hear like Nurse Chapel scream or something in Sulu.
She is mine now, Joseph.
But that's when like the crew's stories, like Alice in Wonderland, take over the whole planet.
The friend could be Isabella from TNG.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope not. Isabella was evil.
No, she was just wondering why we imprison our children. You know, children can't vote in our society, things like that.
There is no Hemmer, only Zul.
I never trusted this Boltzmann brain. I don't trust it has good intentions.
No, there's season 3 stuff.
Well, yeah, it becomes an open question, which is nice.
Oh, we
think
could
when,
do
like,
that thing
Polio-
from Metamorphosis, and you could merge with the child.
Yeah. I think like when polio was more of a thing, um,
Don't worry, it'll be a
some
thing
children.
again.
Yeah, true, true. But the thing is, though, some people, they had to live in like a hyperbaric chamber for the rest of their life, just because like their lungs were scarred from the disease or something, and you couldn't be outside like at all. So it's kind of like that. Rukia here can't have a social life because of her debilitating condition. She will never know death. Kind of odd.
Strictly
Mercury
speaking, none of
stone.
us will ever know death, so that's fine.
And then when the Traveler takes Wesley, obviously, that's the last time we had like an interdimensional being take one of our kids on the ship. So the only
Picard
thing that
sold Wesley. He trafficked Wesley.
the only thing we needed. The only thing we needed for that episode was like Wesley fast forwarded like 20 years, just telling us, "Hey, I'm happy. Don't worry about me." Like current day Will Wheaton.
Would they have had to bring back the fake Wesley from when he was picked up by Q?
The blonde hunk.
Who looks nothing like Will Wheaton.
God, no.
Yeah.
Dude looks like
Wes-
Rocky from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No, he looks like Rocky's opponent from the Rocky movies.
Yeah. Ivan Drago. I didn't watch this.
Go!
Yes,
There's a
surrender
really
the
cool
child.
musical version of Rocky. Drago, he killed Apollo.
This is really heartwarming, I want to say, though, because, I remember I was at a political protest where you had to, like, sleep in, and we had a library, and, I was borrowing some free books from the free library.
Heartwarming?
Yeah.
Got it.
So, the librarian at the protest, she told me that, like, young adult books, they're written for actually adults, but we just put them in, like, the wrong section. But adults should really be reading more like teenager fiction, like Bridge to Terabithia and stuff. So
there was some young adult stuff that straight out is fantastic. There's other stuff that's slop. But
that's what she gave to me.
A lot of young adult fiction is slop, yeah, but there's some good gems in there.
Twilight is not one of them.
No, well, but so I feel like this is amazing because
this isn't really your daughter. This is the Boltzmann brain faking it.
we get to see a children's story, but it's told to adults, and we wind up enjoying it. I like this a lot. They aged her really well. They picked a good actress.
Yeah.
Deborah?
Isabella.
So, from Rukia's perspective, she's been sick for what, like a day? And then she's suddenly a ghost?
She's a non-corporeal being, entity. I mean, that's what, at the end of the day, that's what every parent wants to hear. They don't want much. I'm happy, I'm safe. You did a good job. Now I'm making my own stories. Very emotional.
Dr. Mbenga lying. I see the rest of the seasons. He is not happy.
No, I mean, this was a weight on him. Like when you lie to people, it's like it's a burden, really. You know.
Yeah, no, the first time that I confessed murder, it was relieving.
All right.
I don't know whether these boots have Starfleet branding on them, but the ones we'll see in those old scientists do still have the Starfleet branding on them, and it's great.
I mean, Starfleet has been putting its branding on fucking everything.
Everything,
Like,
yeah.
literally everything has that Delta stamped on it somewhere. I love it, but
Some random extra in sickbay.
Where's Jess?
That was only 5 hours. Wow, we're lucky.
That's pretty typical for
We're
a
luck-
D&D session.
yeah.
No, I'm just wondering how the vines didn't get into the ship's wiring.
It was all removed by the entity.
Okay.
Plot shielding.
You know, on Voyager they have those biological biogel thermal packs. So that
Yeah,
would've
on
ruined
Voyager, the
everything.
ship got a cold.
Yeah,
They were not a
And
good idea.
and viruses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cold is called by virus. so-
Bioneural gel packs were like not
They
a
got-
Cold is a
they got-
virus.
They got macro.
They got a
viruses.
bacterial infection from the cheese.
fucking EMH
Because
having to treat.
cheese.
Yeah, EMH having to treat the ship was not on my bingo card. Cheese, yeah.
Isn't that the
Like,
ship treating
The
itself?
kind
Yes.
of. Like,
EMH is an integral part of the ship.
so arguably in that episode, the EMH is just a white blood cell.
Well,
Macrophage.
more like the entire immune system, but sure.
Macrophage is the word you're looking for.
Phage.
Prophage, yeah.
Sorry. Thank you. I have not heard that word pronounced, obviously.
Micro.
Okay, so
Kernel
that's all
is an
we're
evil word.
watching today. Next week we're doing the season 1 finale.
Yep, which is phenomenal.
Errand of Mercy.
What's that?
The
What
opposite of
episode
Balance of
is
Terror.
the second to last? All Those Who Wander. What is that?
You wonder.
That's a reference to Tolkien. Not all those who wander are
All
lost.
those who wander are lost.
Not all those who wander are lost.
Okay, sure,
Right.
but that doesn't help me know what the episode's about.
Okay.
Give me a
remember it.
second.
Oh, that's the one where
I-
Hemmer
Yeah.
dies. That's the
Oh yeah,
Ice
of course.
Scorn
It's
planet.
the
Yeah,
Dawn.
Iceborne.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, and then Equality of
Ice-
Mercy. We all know
Which
what
is
that one's
Mercy.
about. It's about the monster Maroon.
Which looks great. But yeah,
Daddy
he
Pike gets daddier.
was- It's a fantastic episode.
Bringing back
Except-
The end of Hammer Time.
I do have a complaint about that episode that the Romulans have too small of shoulders in it. But other than that, it's pretty good.
Yeah, the padding doesn't line up.
Needs to be like
They can
5
fit through a
times smaller.
doorway.
Okay, well, we're done for now. Everyone go away.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, chat.
Have a good one.
Wander and
See you
be
later.
lost.
No, I'm going to go stream USS Resolute things. See you later.
Bye.